are prisoners.
Grumpy, run, we can make it.
Stealthy, no! Ow!
Well, maybe that's why I never heard of stealthy before.
Where is the girl?
What girl?
Kill him.
Well, they don't kill him because we saw him
Let him go.
in the real world. He's like the town drunk or something, right?
Be gone, dwarf.
Go, Grumpy. What's going on? I still have feelings for you.
What?
Why do you think I go to Granny's every morning at 7:15? Just to see you. I don't know why, because it just makes me miserable, because every time I see you, it just reminds me that you chose Catherine instead of me.
The reason I go to Granny's every morning at 7:15 is to see you.
I can't get on board with this. Strangely. I know that they're the ones that are really married, but not in this world, they're not.
How can you do this?
Yeah, especially when your wife might be pregnant.
David, I know about Catherine.
What about Catherine?
That she thinks she's pregnant.
What?
He didn't know. Still doesn't excuse what he almost did, but
We need to talk.
Why?
You're suspicious.
Sitting here, out in the open, drinking coffee. Wonder what kind of hell I would have raised had I ordered a donut.
You were talking to Henry.
You mean the little kid who came up to me asking me questions? Is that unusual for him, being curious and precocious?
no, not really.
What were you doing outside his house?
My bike broke down. It happens.
Convenient.
Your mysterious box. What's in it?
It's awfully frustrating not knowing, isn't it?
Just tell me.
Why? Is it illegal to carry around a box in these parts?
No, of course it's not.
You really want to know what's inside it, don't you?
No. Well, maybe.
Strangely
I'm gonna
enough,
make
I
you
don't
wait.
really care.
You're gonna have to wait a long time and watch me carry it around, hauling it to strange and mysterious places. And with each passing moment, the mystery will become more tantalizing. Your imagination will inflame, but so will your frustration, never knowing, only guessing what could possibly be inside that box. Or you could let me buy you a drink sometime, and I'll tell you right now.
You want to buy me a drink?
Yes.
Okay, a drink it is.
It's going to be like nothing, right? Typewriter?
I'm a writer.
That's why you're here.
I find this place provides inspiration.
Have you been here before?
I didn't say that.
What about that drink?
I said sometime.
I was just about to say that.
You didn't know.
No.
And you two aren't trying.
Not as far as I know.
The rain stopped. I need to get her out.
Mary Margaret.
The flock. It didn't leave. Okay, girl. Time to join your friend. You can do it.
Take your... Stop it.
David, it's too painful.
We don't know Catherine's pregnant.
Doesn't matter. You chose her.
I know. But I still have feelings for you.
So what?
You can't have both.
Yeah.
But I do have both. I know it doesn't make sense. But it's like I have these two conflicting lives. Memories of feelings for her and real feelings for you.
Who's to say which is real?
I can't get you out of my head.
I know. Me too. But we're going to have to. We're just going to have to forget each other.
Love is a disease, and like all diseases, it can be vanquished in one of two ways: a cure or death. Do you know where your beloved is right now? He's right down that hallway, packing for his new life.
He'll never know I'm here.
Oh, yes, he will. Because you are going to walk down that hallway, Snow White. You're going to sneak in and tell him you received his letter. You're going to tell him why you're here. Because you don't love him. It'll break his heart. And that will cure him.
Or you'll kill me.
Oh, no. I'll
Yeah.
kill him. Killing you would just make him love you more. And the marriage and the kingdom would ultimately crumble.
But if you kill him, you
But
won't
if
get
he
your
were to
gold.
die at an assassin's hand, he would die a martyr. Midas would forgive even Laud the death. And the merger would be complete.
You would do that to your own son.
It's not his son.
He's not my son.
Although, if he was his son, he probably would still do it. Just because he seems that greedy. But why didn't he just make her go away? I mean, the letter said if she didn't show, then he'd know his answer.
Got your letter?
Just wanted him devastated?
You came.
I don't understand.
You came.
Oh. We give him all this hope, and then she's gonna have to break his heart. She could just tell him the truth.
And now that I know that you love me too.
I don't.
What?
Love you. You said I would always be in your heart, and that is too cruel a fate. Go live your life. Live it without me, because there is no place for us together. And fill your heart with love for someone else. Someone who can love you the way I never have.
It's hard to be
The
too
way I
sad
never
considering I know they end up together. But it's a little sad. It's his tears. Don't worry, you guys will be together someday.
I thought I was pregnant. And when the test came back negative, at first I was upset, but then I was relieved. We're not ready. If I was pregnant now, it would be a disaster.
Yeah.
But I want to fix this. I want to fix us.
Me too.
Let's get some help. Will you do that? Will you give us our best shot?
Is that like the phrase
You
in
and
this
I-
show? Like, let's give it our best
I know we're
shot. I use it a lot.
It's 7:10. You should get going if you want your coffee before work.
Nope. Don't
No.
go.
Why don't we go downstairs and have some breakfast instead?
Okay.
Well, in that one episode where the evil queen saw her with the dwarves, she looked sad,
You
wasn't it?
didn't find him?
Was it sad?
Worse.
I can't remember. But I remember her
I
seeing
lost
them all
him.
walking together.
We all lost someone today.
Now we're 7.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So you're coming home with us, Snow, and we're gonna protect you. It will get better.
Yes.
Oh, she's got that potion, yeah.
Yes, it will. This will take all of my feelings, all of my pain, and destroy them.
No.
Why? You of all people should understand. You've lost love. What if your pain could be erased?
I don't want my pain erased. As wretched as it is, I need my pain. It makes me who I am. It makes me grumpy. Look around, Snow. You're not alone anymore. I promise you that's all the cure you need. If the pain's too much, you can always drink it. But for today, put it away.
Okay.
Snow! Snow White!
What's he doing here?
She's gone. She never came back after she went to find you.
Then I'll find her. I will always find her.
Okay, how'd that happen?
Snow, where's she?
Well, what's going on?
Snow! Snow! The royal wedding! The kingdom's abuzz! It's off, Snow! He left her! James left Abigail!
Did you hear me? Your Prince Charming isn't getting married.
Who?
She took the potion.
Thanks, Ruby.
Well, there must be a reverse or something. Nope. they didn't show up to avoid each other, and they still ran into each other. It's fate, which would be cute if he wasn't married. Just leave your wife.
What are you doing here?
7:45.
I know.
Well, I'm trying not to see you.
Well, I am trying not to see you.
Well, how do we stop seeing each other?
Apparently we can't.
This is a problem.
Yes.
She's not pregnant.
They're in the middle of freaking town. Everybody can see them and report back. Oh, shit. Okay, guys, so that was the end of episode 10. This wasn't one of my favorite episodes. It was an okay episode. This focused a lot on Snow White and Prince Charming's past, and I guess it sort of related to what they were going through in present time, in the real world or whatever. In the past, you know, Prince Charming was about to get married to Abigail, but he didn't want to marry Abigail. He wanted to be with Snow White, and so he sent her a letter, which I still don't understand how that works. Sending the bird, like the bird knows who Snow White is. I just don't get that, but whatever. And telling her that, you know, he wants to be with her, so if she comes to him, blah, blah, they can be together. If not, then he'll know that, you know, it's not going to happen. And so she had just actually gotten a potion from Rumpelstiltskin. I kind of missed part of it because my daughter came down here, so I was miming at her at the same time I was trying to watch the episode. But I think, unless I misheard it or whatever, I think Rumpel took her hair as the price for the potion, which is weird, but I'm assuming he's going to use that for some kind of magic of some sort. But anyway, just let me know if that's right or if I'm wrong. I mean, I'll see it when I go back to edit, but as of right now, I'm not exactly sure that's correct, but I think it is. Anyway, so after she got that potion, she got the letter, and she went to go see him, and she got caught, which I still don't understand why she hid from him when he was walking down the hall, because he was the reason she was there in the first place. Why is she hiding? Then she met Grumpy, who was locked away for stealing, which he didn't even do, and he and Snow White were both rescued by Stealthy, who unfortunately was killed, and that's, I guess, how he got the 7 dwarfs, because never heard of Stealthy before. And Snow White basically gave herself up to save Grumpy and let him go free. Instead of telling her to go away or kill her or whatever, he wanted her to go and tell James that they couldn't be together because she didn't love him. I mean, in the letter he said himself, you know, if she didn't show up then he would know, but I guess they just wanted to make it like final for him, which obviously didn't work because something happened after she told him this, because yeah, his heart was broken, her heart was broken, and everything, but he came looking for her, and it was all around the kingdom that he had left Abigail, and the wedding wasn't going to happen. So yeah, I don't know how all that played out, but I'm hoping they'll probably fill in the holes there, because like I was saying, like we saw in another episode, Regina was looking in her mirror and she saw Snow White with the dwarves. She's like, how did that happen? And I think that the scene that we just saw was what she was seeing. So yeah, so they kind of fill in like the holes in their stories of other characters. So we also got to see a little bit of Red Riding Hood in the past, so I'd be actually interested in her story. You know, I mean, I know, you know, Big Bad Wolf, you know, Grandma, they get eaten, and then, you know, the huntsman or the hunter or some dude comes in and cuts the wolf open and they come out. Depends on what story you read. But anyway, And in the present time, you know, they were trying to not, they were, okay. In the present time, they began seeing each other. Like, they both showed up at the same place at the same time because they knew each other would be there. And ironically, they were there because they wanted to see the other person, you know. And I don't condone their relationship. I know Snow White and Prince Charming are married and they've been separated by like this horrible curse. I get that. But in the real world, they are not together. He's married to Catherine. And them kissing in the middle of town where everybody can see them is such a bad idea. Because now Regina's seen it. And, you know, she ain't going to be happy because she's the one that did the curse to separate them in the first place. So it's just, I don't know. I just don't condone the relationship. I don't condone cheating. Even if they're technically not really cheating. I don't know. It's complicated. But anyway, as far as the stranger goes, there's not really much to talk about. He's just being mysterious, I guess. Honestly, I could care less about what he had in his box. But now we know it's a typewriter, so I guess. And, yeah. I don't know. I don't know why he's there. I'm sure he has his reasons. I'm sure we'll find out his reasons at some point, but there's not much to say about him right now. And also at the end of the past that we saw, when Prince Charming came to get Snow White after whatever happened to release him from his marriage, the dwarves were trying to let her know that he was looking for her, and she doesn't know who he is anymore because she took the potion because she was weak and she couldn't deal with her feelings. So yeah, I wonder how she's going to get her memories back because we all know they end up together. So it doesn't make me all that sad what happened in the past because I know what the end game is for them. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you did, please give this video a like. If you have any suggestions and anything you'd like me to react to, please leave that down below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.